Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for coming for your North Node read. This is for Aries North Nodes. Oh, saging these cards a little bit. How you guys doing? I had to take me a 2 days off to get the rest done. How's everyone been doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Uh, it's been a minute here. Okay, so you guys know that we're focusing on what you're meant to accomplish this 2026, right? On your destiny path, on your North Node path. This could resonate even if you are Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Jupiter, or Mars, okay? Whatever it is, just know that everything is not about you. Take what resonates and leave the rest because this is a general reading, so some things will resonate and some will not. If you want a private reading to get very specific to you, tailored to you, then you're going to have to talk to me directly for that kind of reading. Other than that, just take everything with a grain of salt. Take what messages feel like they belong to you and leave the rest alone, right? Yeah, let's get to it, people. Let's get to it. I think that's a long enough introduction. Let me put my sage stick down and let's get to it. So we're going to start with where your soul has been, like your past life energies that are still sort of playing out now. Okay. The purpose is to give us a clue of the continuance of where you came from and where you're going, right? And I think that sometimes that makes it very easy to understand when we know where we came from and where we're going or where we are now. So in a way, it's like putting on what you're doing now that is connected, that started in your past life, pretty much. So let's look at it, my Aries North Nodes, okay? And see what's up with you. Okay. You have male, female. You have scribe or writer. And then the third one, wars and battles. And then we have Egypt. This Egypt alone is telling me that your soul is very ancient. Okay, my Aries North knows your soul is very, very ancient. You are probably one of the first humans, or you lived in that era for sure. Okay, so that tells me that your spiritual connection is already very deep. Okay, and you've been doing this. This is not your first rodeo. Coming, incarnating and doing what you have to do that is in alignment with your, with your soul. Okay, even if you're not spiritual, the bottom line is you are part of the ancient people, all right, that helped build society. So living in that lifetime, means that you have a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge within you. You're definitely an old soul. I'm also seeing male, female, scribe, writer, and wars and battles. Okay, so definitely you are a soldier. It's in your energy. Obviously, if you're Aries North Node, it means you have what it takes to be a fighter, to fight. Because Aries is ruled by Mars, which means that for your destiny path, your sacred number is 9, and you're ruled by Mars, which means you're a fighter. You are action risk taker. You go to wars. Nobody can mess with you, okay? You face your obstacles head on. You're a powerful leader, all right? That is the energy that you already even have from your past life to even incarnate as a Aries North Node. I'm also seeing, maybe you are here to learn certain aspects of your personality that you didn't get to explore. Maybe you are just a soldier then. Maybe this time you're going to be more of a leader, more of a something else. I also see the scribe here, which means you used to write in your past life in that era. Okay, you may have been, if you're a female watching me, you may have been a male at that lifetime and now you are a different gender. That could make you sometimes feel, even if you're a man, you have a tendency to be, more feminine, more receptive. Doesn't make you gay or anything. I'm just saying, people could tell that you are highly balanced. You are action oriented, but you also know how to be receptive and passive. Okay, I'm also seeing the scribe here is also giving me, like, you have a natural talent to write. Okay, and you came in this lifetime like that. So I feel like even if you're not a writer now, there's a tendency of you being very good in English or writing, or you probably even have very good penmanship, or you flow well when you're writing. Maybe now you even want to, be in the you could be in the military now, or like anything like that, firefighters, things that have to do with facing the community, so definitely the military I see could be playing out now too. Or even if you're not in the military, you have this strong sense of justice in you that doesn't like, people to, do the wrong things. You might stand up for the weak. You might fight harder for those who don't look like they have the strength to do what they got to do. So naturally you're very strong even now, and you're not going to take any crap from anybody or allow anybody to do anything like that to anyone. So it's like I'm hearing an advocate for the weak. I feel like there's aspects of your life now that is like that. I can even see this combination, this playing out as you being a judge, a writer, a social activist, um, social media influencer, even with the writer here. A writer is naturally someone that likes to share their ideas, whatever it is. I also feel like you could have either Virgo or Gemini as your one of your three main Sun, Moon, Rising, something like that could be playing out here now. So hopefully you can connect with their past life. Let's move on and see what's going on at the soul level now for you, my Aries North Nodes. What's playing out now, Spirit? What's your soul embodying now? What energy is your soul embodying now for the Aries North Nodes? Okay, High Priestess, and it fell right underneath the war and battles. I feel like you fighting spiritual wars. That's coming right off. You get a lot of intuitive information. You're secretive. Like I told you, you have ancient wisdom. Okay, the High Priestess and the Empress. Oh, you're a highly powerful divine feminine energy is risen inside you now. You are embodying more of your psychic abilities. You are paying attention to your intuitive nudges. You are already like, now you are becoming probably more in tune with your intuition. That's all I can tell you. And it's like you know a lot, and you keep a lot to yourself now. Um, you're embracing this side of you all the way. You're going to know a lot of people now that you don't really talk about. Whatever it is, you step into your high power, divine feminine, both physical and spiritual. With the Empress here, I'm getting double divine feminine energy. You're coming, with the Empress underneath the deck. It's like you're not just going to be seen or embodying the aspect of you as an intuitive or highly spiritual person that's already connected to divine, but you're also an empress who's all four queens in one. The queen of fire, the queen of water, the queen of air, and the queen of earth. You've mastered it in a way where, you're embodying that. That's what you're doing. And you're either the empress or you're becoming it strongly, and everybody's going to see that. This is a very high vibrational, divine feminine goddess energy that you are embracing, which means that you are probably stepping in the era in your life where you're learning to receive more, instead of always taking action and being forth, like the Aries is known for take actions. Don't sit down and wait for anybody. It's a very masculine, fighting, ambitious, go getter, planner, leader, I'm the leader of the pack kind of vibe. But I feel like you are entering this era in 2026. Your soul is becoming more your soul is embodying the feminine aspect, where you are like, I've laid all my foundation, I've planted all my seeds. Now it's time for me to receive the blessings of the fruit of my labor. Okay, this is for most of you who are the females. You are prepared. If you're not in union, you are setting yourself up to be receptive to being in union. You know, where you're preparing yourself, you're well rounded and ready for marriage or something serious. That is also an aspect that is emerging. Or if you are the male, you are becoming, and if you're a male watching me, it's like you're becoming more of not the go person. It's time for you to receive what you've planted. If it's a business, whatever it is that you're doing, you are in a receptive mode now. Okay, ready to receive, ready to be a little bit passive, relax more a little bit instead of being more action oriented. Okay, so that's where I see where the soul is going. Let's move on to the next questions here. Let's look at the main question, which is what you're really meant to accomplish in 2026. This sort of helps us to understand why your soul is embodying this energy, right? And it makes it more specific to what am I meant to accomplish now, okay, in 2026 for Aries North Node Spirit. Okay, this is going to get it more clearer for us, more to the point, fine tune it for us. What is the Aries North Nodes? What are they meant to accomplish in 2026? All right, energy healing, something about you're trusting yourself more now, stepping more into your power self. Leadership, it doesn't get any more precise than that. Oh, okay, this is giving me the first message that I got by looking at, you have leadership, which says take charge of your situation, okay, of this situation. And then you have family, which says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose, okay. And then it says talk to your angels instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance, okay. It's so crazy. I should have just said what I was thinking. Energy healing, your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose, okay. So I feel like one of the main things that you are supposed to be focused on this year, and I just saw 222 on your clock, for you, my Aries North Node, is to really take charge of a situation within the home, right? Because you're naturally a healer, right? You have healing energy within you, okay. There's a family dynamic situation going on that you have to trust yourself enough to take charge of taking care of the problem, whatever is going on. And I'm not going to break it down because there's a lot of you, and I'm going to sit here trying to read for every energy. All I know is central is connected to your family, and your focus is to heal something in your family matters, okay, in your family situation. And for those of you who this is beyond your ability or whatever, even if it's not, the angels are saying we're here to help you to figure out this family situation. It could either be that you are getting into a new family, or you already have an existing family problem that you need to solve. And your focus is meant to be there. You're supposed to use your natural healing abilities, okay, to help heal yourself whilst you're going through this, through meditating most of the time, because I see you sitting here meditating and getting more insight, higher vibrational insight on how to solve this problem. You're a natural healer, so you can't be passive in this situation. Even though that's on the soul level, you are getting more into the feminine energy. There are feminine leadership. Just because you're becoming more passive does not mean that you are not a leader still. You get me? You are taking the lead, even though you are being taken back more of the back seat. I feel like most of you are preparing for a family union, and most of you are healing certain problems within a family unit, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, trust yourself, know that you can solve it, and if not, work with the angels. At this point, when the angels or any spirit team, or anytime I'm doing a reading where an angel or a spirit or deity wants to help, I always want to get specific and know which angels are trying to help you here, to give you a name that you can at least pray to, or whatever it is that you do your ritual, burn your candle for, or whatever. So which of the angels, my angels, I call on you, please and thank you so much, archangels, want to help the Aries North Node with this situation in the family? Leadership falls out again. Oh gosh. Whew. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And before I even read it, the reason why I paused was I was getting this thing that some of you, how some people work for families, like maybe they are advocates. I did say that a little bit, but not this detail. Like maybe they are family court lawyer, or they are counselors, or they are somebody that works with the family. Like, yeah, I was getting that, like something like that. And I feel like that's what's also going on here with Archangel Gabriel. It is confirming the scribe. Okay, some of you are counselors. You're supposed to be speaking to family units, because the scribe and Gabriel is all about communication, how you're communicating. If it's not for the general public, for your home, you still have to take charge of this. You're the one that have to know how to talk to the family. You're the one that have to solve the problem and analytically figure out what to do. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So Archangel Gabriel's in your corner, and Archangel Jeremiah is underneath the deck saying that you're overcoming the difficulties already. Alright, so the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting the previous challenges. Okay, so these angels, these two angels are at your beck and call. One is, some of you are already solving the problem already, even in the now. Okay, or he's just saying to you that you can work with them and everything will be solved. Okay, it's with his help, Archangel Jeremiah and Gabriel, you solve this problem a bit more faster and easily. It's already done, taken care of. Okay, so it's up to you to pray to them, ask them for help, whatever it is, however you communicate with spirit. Okay, this is what's going on here. They want you to talk to them. The angels are saying, talk to us so we can help you. Okay, let's move on to the next question, and so we can keep going, because it's like, it's already going in 20 minutes already. So what's the main obstacle that you're facing? That will also give us clues to this, this situation here. What's the main obstacle within yourself that you're dealing with in 2026, Aries North Node? Okay, have one here. Revenge. She's wearing a black gown. It's like she's so angered by whatever the situation is. Okay. It's like a masquerade, but the mask is off. It's like you guys are tired of holding a lot in, holding yourself back from saying something or doing something. Okay, you've been restraining yourself from the ideas of taking revenge of a family member or something that is really been sitting on your peace of mind or joy or something like that. It's been a lot of obstacles that you feel like you need to take out your sword and slice somebody with your mouth. You know what I mean? The swords in reading is communication. It's like something you are butchering or feeling like you need to butcher someone with the words. Okay, you're tired of hiding behind being calm and taking a lot of mess, and you're ready to bust out and say it the way it is. No matter how dark you come off, you can't be bothered. Okay, and that is one of your main obstacles that you need to really, control yourself, control your anger, so you don't say something you can never take back. Okay, that's the thing here. Really, like, you're gonna have to temper your mouth, because you, as a scribe, you're very wise, and your words hold power. And you have to know how, as a leader, always have to know how to talk. What should you be protecting yourself from? And learn to hold yourself back, and manage your energy. And I know you probably already know, but this is the obstacle you'll be dealing with, so I have to explain it. It's not to undermine anybody's intelligence or ability to hold their emotions. It's just a reading that's depicting what is going to take place, that you just need to become more conscious and aware of, so you don't go off the other end. So what do you need to protect yourself from, please? And thank you, Spirit, for the Aries notes, please. This is crazy. Drain life force, immediate family, your home. These are people that you live with. And guess what's underneath this deck? Gossip and rumors. This is your family. That's why you want to slice somebody up with your mouth. You're ready to really take revenge. You see that? I know you can't see it, because I'm very far from the camera. But this is connected to rumors and gossip going on. Okay, and it's really draining your life force. Immediate family member. I don't know how else to tell you. Immediate family. This is your own siblings. This is your immediate family. This could be your wife, your husband, your children, the ones you live with, or the family that you were born to, your immediate family. Siblings, uncles, fathers, mothers, blah, blah, blah. The family unit is draining your life force. Okay, they are really become the problem in your life. So you are needing to take leadership in this and eradicate this problem. You need to protect yourself from them. So when I'm saying protecting, and then they are gossiping, they're not just harming you in the home, they are also going the next level of spreading rumors and gossiping in the neighborhood, and to whoever, will listen. Some of it has even reached social media with the number 11 there, the 11th house, which is friends and stuff getting to know about what's going on in your family, because your family is basically being your enemy at this point in time, that you need to protect and guard yourself from. That's sad when your immediate family is your problem, it's your main obstacle. Okay, and you are like on the edge of wanting to take revenge every single time. That's what comes into your mind. But let's see what Spirit is saying to solve this problem, because I'm feeling irritated for you. Okay, any other solution, Spirit? That's a lot, but okay. Yeah, you need divine protection. This is serious. Divine protection is literally talking to who you call God or something outside of yourself. Alright, you need spiritual protection. Use positive affirmations as protection. Use rituals to protect yourself. So use some candle work. Use clothing color therapy for protection. So, and with the clothing I have, you can also wrap your head, alright, especially at night, with white or purple cloth to protect the infiltration into your thoughts. Okay, see your inner demons. Okay, so you know how you want to take revenge. That's you dealing with your own inner demons, and that's how you have to see what you have to face, that aspect of yourself, and rain it down and protect yourself and guard yourself from falling into that, into your darkness. Because if you want to take revenge, that could be deadly. It could go from talking smack to actually harming your own family members, because you couldn't control that. you were so angry, okay, that you couldn't deal with it. And you know what? I understand, okay, and you just have to be strong in this battle, because there's nothing more painful than your own blood hurting you, okay. I can't even, even if you marry someone, you can divorce them, but the one that your mother and father gave birth to, or the ones that you have the same blood with, that's next level pain that I have no, description for. I don't understand that part. Now that one gets really intense. Okay, so I get you. I understand, and I'm sorry that that's something you have to solve this year. Literally, it's like you gotta fight. You gotta fight. You really got to fight. And I understand what this war and battle. So it's like you're in a battlefield, even in this lifetime right now, part of the energy. Because remember, I put a past life that is still continuing now. So you are fighting your own family members. You are. You're in a battle with your family members. And like I said, getting the details is going to be fill up the whole table, because I can't prove for each and every one of you. But it is your family that's messing you up. The story could be different for everybody, but now I see why you are getting to the high priestess, because you want to know behind the scenes. You want to know people's intentions. You are tapping into it more. The situation is pushing you to even become more intuitive, because now that aspect of you is picking up information that your mind, your physical eyes is not really able to. So you are perceiving, your senses are heightening and perceiving and expanding because of this problem. Really, because of this problem. Now I see why. Because it's like you're stepping into your spiritual power to fight this war. So that you know everybody's step before they even take it, or you understand where they're coming from and the deeper meaning of why they do what they are doing to you now. Now I understand even more why you are stepping into the high priestess energy. Is to protect yourself and to guide yourself and to see people for who they truly are. What they're trying to hide, use your spiritual intensity and stepping into your high priestess or high priest power, you'll be able to solve the problem a lot more easier than if you function from just your physical self. That's crazy. And now I'm getting like the Empress is also, the abundance is coming to you and expansion is happening, all right? And you have more to protect for yourself now, okay? Because you don't need anything. You stepping into the Empress energy means you don't need anything. You're creating your lifestyle. You are living in opulence, and you have a lot of self admiration and respect, and people like and respect you. All that is under attack. So you have to protect yourself in a way. You have to protect your blessings. You have to protect your expansion, the abundance, the creative thing that you've created into your life. And when you were taking, in divine masculine like the magician, maybe you had no help. Now that you are ready to receive, you have to fight all these people off, and in your case, it's your family. That's crazy. They are ready to enjoy with you, but when you were struggling, they weren't there. It looks like you have to, it's crazy. Sad thing is always coming from them, the ones that are closest to you. Let's look at what you've learned and integrated very well on your path, on your destiny path already, on your soul level, or what you are meant to master now and integrate very well to be able to accomplish this goal of, keeping these people at bay so they don't really bring you down and take you to a place where, because revenge is only, if you get into that state of being, it's going to pull your vibration lower. What besides you end up in jail because of your family members, because you smack somebody and they put you in jail. It can be something as simple as that. Next thing you know, you are dealing with the police because of your family members. You don't want them to drag you down. You're too high, and now that I split the deck, I see celebrating. You're too high in vibration for you to allow them to bring you down, your status down, and who you are down. So let's look at what you've really mastered, or what you're needing to master Okay, already. For some of you, you've mastered this skill, and some of you need to step into this skill more to be able to, deal with these people. Okay, to accomplish your goal this year. Ooh, okay, I'll get that too. The celebrity came out again. Yeah, I see manifest. You're already a manifester. To be able to fall in the feminine energy, you've already mastered that. Okay, so you already know how to control your emotions. You've been through so much ups and downs, right? And I see the queen vibration here. You're divine feminine for sure, or you're operating from your high divine feminine energy. The celebrity here is bringing the word lead. You are a powerful leader, right? You're very charismatic. You don't do too much to shine, okay? You just have to continue to shine your light, continue doing what you do. Maybe you're in the public eye, something about you surrendering, okay? Or you know how to do that already. But let go, under the surrender card, it says let go of the internal and external struggles in your life. Give up the fight to control others and situations, okay? That will definitely help, right? Relinquish your need to be right and surrender to a higher power. Yeah, so maybe the strife is there because maybe you always think that you're always right, or you feel like you need to prove that you are right, and that may be part of the reason why there's so much friction. So with this here, I feel like maybe you've either learned how to surrender and not let anything bother you and let go so you can have your peace of mind, or that's what you need to do so that you can really win this war. It's like go quiet, because an aspect of the high priestess is to keep things to yourself and be quiet. Knowing what's wrong and not saying anything gives you a lot of power. Not giving them what they want. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. You either been practicing this already, or you need to do that so you can navigate this craziness. Okay, what do you need to be free of? Are you ready to take risk or fly solo? What do you need to feel empowered? So something about flying or falling. So you're either gonna fly or you're gonna fall in this situation, fall a victim to their nonsense, okay, distractions, or you're gonna fly. Sometimes you need to fly solo. That's part of the vibration that Aries comes with. Aries is a loner. Aries does things alone. Aries doesn't need a pack. Aries actually is an energy that needs, like subordinates, because a leader needs a subordinate. And it's not like looking down on other people, but it's like you don't need anybody to get started and to make things happen. And that's what we're dealing with here. So in this case, it's like part of you stepping into your power is to function alone. Either you already mastered this, or you need to master, separating yourself, fighting for yourself alone without having leave your family is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you have to relocate. Sometimes you have to, sacrifice not being a part of your family so that you can be free. Okay, it's a lot of transformation and a lot of letting go of old habits and dealing with your emotions, okay, with the water here, and holding in on that and really standing firm in yourself that you've mastered or that you need to master to be able to overcome all of this problem. I understand that the celebrity vibration that you are in, you are shining. You don't really need them. You're already shining. You're already a powerful leader. The world sees you that way. Don't let them bring your vibration down. Continue to stay charismatic, and it's like confident and authentic, inspiring in who you are. It's like, look at you. You're fiery already. You don't need the entourage, especially in this case, your family entourage. If they don't want you to succeed and they are draining your life force energy, which means you're just tired most of the time. When you don't have an Aries is about energy, you having the strength and power to get up and do things. If you're getting drained by gossip and arguments and unnecessary battles and fights in your home, what energy do you have to make things happen? It's like it's draining. Even though in this situation you don't really need to take any action, but just allow yourself to enjoy sitting in the Empress. It's time for you to receive, and they won't let you even be. to receive the fruit of your labor. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Okay. Let's look at who or what is your destiny helper here. And then I'll give you some tools as well. And we can get some advice. And pretty much close out your reading. Okay. Who is Aries destiny helper? Or what? Aries North Node's destiny helper. We have Gemini and we have Cancer. One more. Okay. We have, okay, so you are stepping into a place where you're becoming wealthy, or that's what, and it's connected to your career with the richest in the Capricorn. This is like an era where you're meant to be exalted, with exaltation underneath the deck there. This is giving me money, okay, values, possessions. With the Empress, it makes sense. That's things that you've taken, you value, that you've worked hard for, is coming to you finally. And so I feel like there's Capricorns around you, or whoever your Capricorn people that that are Capricorns, Taurus, Cancer, and Gemini, that for sure that they are on your side. They are your destiny helpers, but also taking into account that I see that you even have enough to help the charity, because I see charity here, helping single mothers and children, or whatever, okay, or you're going to be helped. If you, let's say you are a single parent, there is help coming here, that you won't be homeless, that you never, really fall on your face. I see that. I see new ideas coming as destiny helper. Either this Taurus gives you this insight, or you needing to understand these concepts, that becoming more decisive, okay, about your wealth, and building that wealth that is naturally in your energy and vibration through maybe your career or your standing in society, okay, coming to you through your work and stuff like that. You need to become more decisive and understand what is going on here. Some of you need more to become more flexible in how you make money. Learn new ways of creating more wealth for yourself. Maybe you only know of getting a job, but what if maybe you can invest? Okay, so becoming, letting go of resistance to change on how you become wealthy. Maybe some of you think that the only way you can be wealthy is a job, like I said already, and maybe your destiny helper is saying, learn new ways of creating wealth for yourself, and also allowing different ways that wealth can come to you. Okay, so these are the people, but also the understanding that you need to have, because you are in a period where you're really getting exalted, okay, into a higher level financially, okay, blessings, and it's because you've endured, and you have to endure. It means you have to be strong. This is 8, okay, this is Scorpio house. You have to endure your opponents and your enemies. You have to fight, okay, you really do. Or you've been doing that for this to be happening to you now. This is all about expansion, wealth, home situations, and just money coming to you. That's your destiny helper. If you thought you didn't want to be wealthy, it will be good for you to think of becoming wealthy, because it's in your vibration now. It will help you. It is part of your destiny to become rich, because I'm seeing riches, decision, charity, and resistance. So you make a decision to be rich. It will be helpful to your destiny. Being decisive, seriously, and not resisting this within your mind. Okay, so that's also another point I wanted to Okay, let's get some tools for you. First, I want to get spiritual practice that you need to be doing every day to help you. I'm going to get you some gemstones after this. I'll pull a fashion tarot, and then we'll get advice and close out your read. What spiritual practice does the Aries Node, spiritual practice Aries Node knows need? Being of service with a charity there as your destiny helper. I see, look at you holding someone that needs you's hand. I told you you're a leader, so it's like people will naturally be needing you to stand in your power so they can lean on you, so you can be of helping hand to them. So this is just a spiritual practice of you, like doing charity work or being a volunteer. It's not always about, it's spiritual work for you to just be part of the community, going to help people, stand up for people, talk for people, those who cannot speak for themselves. That's your job, your spiritual part to do to make this year is to be of service. So however way you want to be part of the community, if it's you doing spiritual energy healing work, then that's what you need to do. Focus on healing some family unique situations or helping families that need homes, whatever it is, because all this is part of the energy that I'm seeing here. You need to physically do that. It's like, yeah, that's the spiritual practice for you. And if you do all this, you'll be what? In alignment with your destiny path. I'm going to pull gemstone for you that you may need to help enhance this vibration in you. The Malachite flipped over, so I'll keep that there. Let me see if anything else comes out. That has to do with the heart chakra. To be of service, you have to really have true unconditional love in your heart for everybody, and to see everybody's role, that everybody's important, okay, to this whole community or the world or whatever. Everybody's playing a part, and we knowing that we're all connected. It's a heart chakra activation, or it's doing things from the heart, right? And I feel like the malachite is connected to that. You also have the amethyst and apulite at the bottom. The amethyst is definitely about the crown chakra and you connecting with spirit. Okay, so this is deep. Okay, this is not just about you. You are literally here to lead people, to help the weak, or to fight for what's right, especially families. And it's not, just about what you're thinking, or what just about what is beyond just yourself. Where is the book? Oh, okay, got it. Let me look at the properties of the malachite and the amethyst. I know the amethyst is for the Aquarius energy, which has to do, and also the crown chakra. So number 4, which is your channel to your spirit team, right? Healing that and strengthening that is important to even protect you. Remember, you're supposed to cover your head. Okay, so for the malachite, the amethyst, they're saying familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. Okay, so that's why you need the amethyst. You need to release certain, maybe vengeful thought patterns, because Mars, is the god of war. You need vengeance in your heart. You do, or you have it. You don't need it, but it's like it comes with the energy. It's the other side to the war. What makes somebody want to fight someone? Because they want to take a revenge. Part of it is that, or fighting for what they want. So it's not that bad for you to feel like you can fall into that. Every energy has it. So for the malachite, we have clarity of thoughts and emotions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. That's connected to the crown chakra. So how you're receiving the intuitive information, you know, that you need, which with the high priestess there, how you're integrating the information that's coming, all right, to you, and making it work for you on the physical plane is very important. So these two gemstones will help you to be a better or more powerful channel, or get clearer information as the high priestess, tapping into the higher vibration. Okay, let's look at some fashion tarot before I pull your advice. Okay, the last tool I have for you. Aries North. What do they need to wear to help them achieve their goal in 2026 on their destiny path? Okay, we have Scorpios, dark, sexy night look. Okay. Blue pantsuit for activating calm, assertive truth, confidence in communication. And wearing dark, sexy night clothes, like going out at night, I feel is important for you. Scorpio energy is also Mars energy, so it's all about you being, you know, embodying your vibration here. Yellow loose long dress to activate joy, happiness, childlike, fun vibe. I think that's it for you. Let me see what's underneath the deck there. Wear gold hip chains to activate creativity and wealth, which is all in alignment with the wealth vibration that you're already entering or that you already are in, to be able to make it more physical. If it's not, you need to do these things like wear the gold hips, stuff like that. But you need to not just wear them just to wear them. The intention has to happen. You can't just wear things without doing the ritual on it, or speaking onto it before you act. You have to activate these things, clothing, when I give it to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start completing your reading by getting advice from your soul, the collective souls of Aries North nodes, and then we'll get final advice from your spiritual team and close out your read. I'm hearing that I need to pull a healing card for you. It's crazy. So I have to listen to what Spirit is telling me before this is what your soul wants me to do, because I was pulling on the message from your soul. I feel like apparently you need some healing with the energy healing. Okay, that makes sense. So what's the message for the Aries North Node, Spirit? What's the healing message for them? Come on. Am I going to get the card or not? Oh, goodness. There we go. Respect and hydrate. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Take spiritual baths and stuff as well. The respect card here, look at you. You're standing there like your goddess. Something about you healing this. Okay, because this is the healing message that you had to get. This is about you commanding respect, but also respecting yourself in a way, doing things that, you know, attracts respect to you as a leader. This is something, maybe the rumors has affected you, where maybe a part of you feel wounded, where you feel like people don't respect you even as a leader, and you need to heal that. Use your energy healing to heal this aspect within you, because what has been projected onto you or said about you, that has made you feel like maybe you don't deserve respect, or maybe you're not respected enough in the society, needs to be healed. Okay, and that's the message. You needed to come out. Okay, let's go ahead and get, now I can get the message, because your soul wanted me to give you that card that says pull a healing message. So now, what's the advice? What does your souls want to tell you on your destiny path? Aries Not Knows. Thank you so much. I don't even know exactly what I wanted to. 8 of Wands. Spirit sending you quick answers to your questions intuitively. I told you. So your soul is saying that the spiritual team will be giving you quick answers to any question you have that you ask. That's why the High Priestess is heightened for you. The Amethyst is going to heighten your crown chakra, which is the entryway for spirit to reach out to you. So it's making sense to me to see that this is justice, universal laws, and practice. Okay, so you know, you need to reacquaint yourself with universal laws if you don't know them, and stay in the practice of it, because that in itself is like, is going to balance things out for you with your enemy or with your family. In this case, your problem is your family. Okay, something about, I told you, some of you may be lawyers, or you fight for family law. Something is going on for some of you, and you always win. Okay, spiritual depression. Some of you are depressed on a spiritual level, on a soul level. But you are going to get some dream states, revelation. Your soul is going to communicate to you. It's a lot of messages coming here about communication and revelations. Hence, the High Priestess, you embodying that. Okay, Page of Wands. A powerful, imaginative mind. Your mind is really getting activated this year. Okay, to stand up for you, to give you the answers you need. Oh, I see 4 of Wands, but in this case, it's about getting evicted from your home. Some of you might go through that, or know someone that may be going through that. You see, remember when I saw the charity here as your destiny helper? There was a charity case of a single parent with children that you need to really be careful. Okay, so it's, with that being underneath the deck, I feel like if it's done unjustly, you are going to be held by the spirits, and justice will be granted to you. You win. I see materialistic here. And for some of you, the reason why you're spiritually depressed is because you are overly materialistic. That's your problem. It's a devil energy, which is just obsessing over money matters, material matters. That's really causing this. So your soul wants you to work on that. For those of you that are overly materialistic, obviously you are in the rich vibration, so you want money more, and that is like, it's causing you to get depressed spiritually, or you are depressed spiritually naturally, because you're more focused on your material life. Either way, anything you want to know will come to you easily. Spiritually, ask the question, and your soul will answer, and your spiritual team will also answer you. That's all. It's like what your soul wanted you to know is what I'm getting here. Let's get final advice from your spiritual team and close out your read. Final advice from Aries Not Knows spiritual team. Self-assured, beautiful woman goes after what they want fearlessly. Queen of Wands. This is your vibration. You need to step into that. You need to, your spirit team is telling you that be yourself, the bold, self-assured, going after what you want, fearlessly vibration that you already are, embody that. Uh, then you have spiritual haters. These are all separate things here. Some of you are going through that. Some of you have spiritual haters. You need to know. Uh, but at the end of the day, the positive message here is whatever these problems are that I'm pointing out, different things here. I feel like the solution out of this is for you to fearlessly go after what you want and be strong and be self-assured and stand firm for yourself in the midst of all of this, okay? Whatever it is that's going on. If you're dealing with depression, spiritual depression, or fighting off spiritual haters or whatever, a powerful, reliable businessman. You may be a powerful, reliable businessman, or someone someone you don't know will be of help to you while you're going through all this, and they are very powerful. They are king of pentacles. Okay, balancing and managing, assessing time and priorities, temperance, practicing self-control and moderation and balance. Yeah, just pretty much that's it. I don't have anything else to say. This man could be helpful to you. It may be helping you to find more self-control and moderation in yourself. In this case, I feel like saying in how you manage your money and your assets, okay, and how you prioritize your time also in the things that you do. Okay, they may be helpful to you, or you are being told to manage that. And stay strong and stand in your power, pretty much. Okay, against all these obstacles that you might be facing. Okay, my Aries Not knows. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you got some insights on what you need to do and accomplish, and you've seen the type of issues that you're facing, that you need to work on. So definitely, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment. Okay. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I'll talk to you all soon. If you want a private reading, let me know as well. Okay. Thank you all so much, and I will see you soon. Thank you, and bye.